Hello YouTube, Pallab here, and this is the brand new Vivo V7 that was released in India some time ago. This is available for just under 19,000, and this is kind of a smaller brother of the Vivo V7 Plus. I see business phone can't be sold because it's a review unit, and full view display, 24MP clearer selfie. Those are the USP of this device. Once you open the box, on top you'll have the phone. We have the black color, and it also says 4GB and 32GB ROM. You also get a 4GB and 64GB, I guess. 16MP rear camera and 24MP front camera. We'll come back to the phone in just a bit. When you go inside, you get that SIM ejector tool. Plus you also get some goodies like this TPU back cover, which is pretty tough actually. And then you get the documentations like a quick start guide and warranty cards and stuff. You get a 2A round pin wall charger, and you get a pair of very entry-level earphones, and then the micro USB cable, because this phone has a micro USB port. So that is a Vivo V7. It has a plastic body. You can see it from the sound, and here, yeah, it's kind of, I think it has 2.5D glass, I don't know, but somehow it's curved, and this is a totally different body. So this is not an unibody at all. You have this antenna lines going around here. The fingerprint is on the back. The camera is kind of coming out here. So you have that 5.7-inch full view display here, your 24MP sensors right on the top, earpiece and some of the other sensors and all. Here you have the SIM card tool, and let's go ahead and actually open this to see if it's a dedicated microSD card. Yeah. So this one is a microSD card plus 2 nano SIM, so it has dedicated microSD card slot. And whilst you have your micro USB port, and then 3.5mm jack, speakers, your power button and volume rockers and stuff. Behind you have that 16MP sensor accompanied by an LED flash and the fingerprint sensor. It works very well and it's very easy to reach, mainly due to the size of the phone. So there is absolutely no problem using the full view display and the fingerprint sensor on the front. Overall, it's a good looking device. It feels very nice, and specifically with the TPU back cover, it gives a great hold. But I would have liked it to be an all metal body, because at this price now you get all metal body. Yeah, that is the full view display. So it has 5.7-inch screen, HD plus resolution. Again, at this price, many people get full HD display or full HD plus display depending on the type of display. This one has HD plus display only, and then you have, that's the notification. There you have the quick function toggle bar. It goes like this. You can also long press anywhere to use any home screens and then delete apps and those stuffs. Yeah, that's the recent app. Back, long press doesn't do anything. Long press here will take you to, yeah, Google Now. So I've seen this, it does not lag much for day-to-day usage, mainly thanks to that Snapdragon 450 chipset and 4GB of RAM. But when you have lots and lots of apps on the background, or specifically on a day where you're traveling a lot, you're using your GPS, or maybe you're recording video, like, you know, maybe you went to a trade fair where you like extensively use your phone, then it will start lag a tad bit if you do not close your apps after some time, right? You know. But overall, I think for daily usage it's just about fine. I did not feel any problem at all. Let's go to the settings. And those are some of the settings. See, app clone, so you can use 2 apps on the same phone. There you go, more settings. Yeah, so it's powered by Android 7.x, and it has FunTouch OS. That's OS for, not OS exactly, they call it OS, but it's like kind of a skin on Android. So 4GB available space, I don't know, it's actually shouldn't be called space anyway. So 1.85GB of RAM is available here. 17.23 is available out of 32GB. We have some games and all installed on there. Then let's check out some of the apps. So you get the typical Google Android apps here, some of the in-house apps, tools right there, and we have installed some of these like Geekbench and all, but you get this WPS Office, UC Browser, and Amazon, Savan, UC News, whatnot. You'll get all this, but luckily you can uninstall these third-party apps. Yeah. Let's check out the camera. That's one of the USP of this device. So I have this in 1:1 mode. To click like Instagram selfies, you can go here and go to normal, again go to full, and then you'll get a full display camera frame or square. And then you can also use what, touch, voice, or palm, phone storage, your mirrored selfie, and then some of the other things. You can also have your watermark right here. It will be called it'll come here like shot on Vivo V Plus and all. You also have this screen flash on. This one does not have a dedicated LED flash, mind you, on the front. You can also give a virtual bokeh effect. It's on a purely software level, mind you, because obviously it does not have two cameras there. You can also enable a live photo and HDR, and then your face beauty, take photo and videos. When you go to face beauty, you can decide how beautiful you want to become, really. But when you whiten a screen or when you brighten your like screen tone and all, know that it will throw away most of the texture of your face, and then just move it around. It will give you your group selfie. Yeah. Onto the back camera, 16 MP back camera. Similar options here. You get a flash, the real flash this time, real LED flash, HDR. Again, you have a software level, you know, bokeh or software level depth of field effect, live photos. Again, you have some of the shooting modes like time lapse and professional and not. In professional, you get to change some of the things like ISO and shutter speed and white balance and whatnot. Yeah, there you go. You also get a leveler actually, which is good. Then here you have some of the other settings, like in case of the front camera. Here what you have again face beauty, panorama, take photos and videos. In take photos you have some filters as well. So we checked out the image and video quality. So obviously this guy's USP is the 24 MP selfie, and I would say this is one of the best selfie cameras in the market right now. It gives very detailed photo, and specifically under enough light, the photos are great, and it looks like you've taken the photo with a back camera on many phones, because generally the back cameras are much better than the front camera. So the front camera really rocks on this one. Under low light it kind of shows noise a bit, but still I think I would take this as a primary selfie camera any day. The back camera, however, is not as good. I mean, it's decent under enough light, but under low light it shows a lot of noise. And when I say it's not good, I say in comparison to the front camera. So yeah, I have much better cameras at probably I mean, no, if I give like 5,000-6,000 more on this, probably I'd get a better camera on this one. Maybe even this price I get a slightly better camera on the Motorola, but the front camera is the main highlight point here. So Vivo has always been about camera and music, and at least the speaker output here is excellent. It's very loud, it has a good amount of bass. The treble is slightly more at times, but you can go here and you can customize your equalizer that I showed you before. You can also have 360 panoramic sound and mega bass and all. If you put mega bass, that doesn't do much, but in some songs I'm sure it will take effect. We did some benchmark testing and it scores just about average, actually below average if you consider the flagship as well. About 55,500 on my Antutu, and on Geekbench score is 776 in single core and 3968 in multi-core. However, it shines in the battery department. It's runs about 9.5 hours screen on time, which is very good, which means that it'll take you through at least 1.5 of business days, or maybe one full day from morning right till night. Now you can see how it declines. Now I can see that it declines almost symmetrically till about here, till about just under, I know, 17% or so, and then it kind of gives you slightly more than what a 13% here would give, which is a good sign. Maybe it's kind of you know, saving the battery, and that's why it's giving more battery power, which is slightly better. And that's the score. It doesn't mean anything if you do not compare it, but yeah, that's the score. So 9.5 hours of battery life is pretty good. We also played some demanding games like Godfire and Modern Combat 5 and Asphalt 8 on this device. It could play all of them perfectly, and the full view display is just brilliant playing those. So guys, that was our full review of the Vivo V7. The good things about this device is the front camera, obviously the 24MP front camera. The full view display is good to read things and watch movies, but then the resolution could have been better. It's only HD+. Plus the music, also music output via speaker, is again brilliant. The UI is heavily customized, but it does not lag much for day-to-day usage. The back camera is only about decent. The fingerprint works well. I would have liked metal body. This is a plastic body. That's a negative of this device. Plus, I would say overall, for the price, I think it's slightly underwhelmed a device. Probably it could have been priced at about 15,000. That would have been just right, knowing the processor and the resolution here and other. But I think they're taking a premium for that brilliant selfie camera, and also the full view display. Full view display you get for like 10,000 also, but that selfie camera is really good. But still, I think you should have placed or priced it at about 15,000. This would have been a brilliant device at this price point. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. You can subscribe to our channel by clicking the button right here. And also do not forget to hit the bell button so that you get notified whenever we publish new videos. Thank you.